Hello everyone, KirbyVolt here, and welcome back to Let's Play Bastion Blind. On the last episode, we began our assault on the Ura stronghold, and we began to learn some more things about the Bastion, as it is apparently some kind of, time reset device, should you get it all taken care of and all enabled and whatnot. We recently just got this giant thing that has replaced all of our weapons, including our grenades, because we are going to ram everything now. That's just what we're supposed to do. So, I mean, whatever. We can't even jump with it. So, off we go then, to where I don't quite know. But, maybe it's somewhere good, maybe it's somewhere bad. It could be anything at this point, based on how things have been progressing. Also, this thing is slow as molasses. How lovely. So, obviously, that's not the right way to go, because nothing happened. So, just keep pressing on north, then. North sounds like a good way to go. We'll just, ram this... Ram? No. No, we won't. Nope. Why do we have this? Is this punishment? Is this punishment for something that we did wrong? I mean, I don't think we did anything wrong.
If ever the monument blew out, and we couldn't repair it, we could still evacuate.
Yes.
First, we'd round up as many folks as we could carry.
Alright.
Next, we'd detonate the cores, and we'd take off. Away from here.
To where? I am... Rux, that just one-shotted that guy! Okay. So, this is a very powerful thing. It's a very slow thing, but with that crutch comes the huge surplus and bonus of everything hits, and I'm not getting any experience.
Ain't it?
It's a metaphor for the weight of this world and stuff, right? Yeah. Yes, and this weapon is heavy. So, from here on out, I don't believe we'll be getting any experience, because just slaughtering those few Ura, we didn't get anything. So, off to a loading screen.
You know, Zolf and his countrymen won't be giving up that shard without a fight.
I don't blame them. Alright, hi there. Hi. Hi. Don't get near me, this thing's gonna slaughter you.
All they want now is to see the Bastion fall.
But maybe they have a good reasoning for it? I mean...
Zolf dedicated his life to lasting peace between the Ura and Caelondia.
Yes, he did. We learned that a few episodes ago. And it might have not been for bad reason had you not given him a bad reason to consider why that would be a terrible idea. Also, apparently it's like... Oh, futterbutts.
He can't have imagined the city would try to wipe the Ura out.
Well, you know, I'm sure he could have imagined it. He just didn't want to consider that because, you know, things had changed. People had changed. People change. Things change.
Zolf ain't lost every shred of decency, though, has he?
I have, though, because I am terrible at this thing. Also, there's the shard.
He tried to warn you about his plan.
Yes, he did.
He tried to warn the kid.
He tried to, I think, take Zia and stuff, too. I mean... In all honesty, I'm still on the side of I think Zolf was an okay guy. I think Rux is kind of a jerk.
For Zolf, this ain't a personal matter.
Well, kind of. It did kill his wife and stuff. So there is that. I mean, the thing with him and the Ura, not so much, but the fact that the Calamity killed his wife and whatnot, that I think that would result in personal issues. That just rains meteors down. What the butt?
It ain't a simple matter of pride either.
That's a bigger house of meteors. Okay. Shard right there. Where's Zulf?
One thing's for sure. The Ura can't be happy that the kid followed Zulf all the way home.
Well, I'm sure... You don't say. You don't say. Also, what the heck are these guys doing? Hi! Oh. What a bunch of jerks! Hey, Zulf, I'm sorry I accidentally got ya frickin' killed. Move on. Oh, boy. Abandon Zulf's body and press forward to the battering ram. Zulf's situation is hopeless and a distraction. His plan to avenge the Ura only brought more suffering. All that matters is the safe return of the shard. Take Zulf. Abandon the battering ram and pick up Zulf's body instead. Zulf is badly injured but breathing. It appears his countrymen turned on him as their situation grew desperate. He nearly destroyed the Bastion, and yet, I'm saving the guy. I don't care.
I can see it now. The kid in one corner, and Zulf in the other. Ain't much of a fight.
I can't attack whatsoever.
Don't you
but...
worry, though. Once the Bastion's restored, it'll all be alright.
I kind of don't care. I trust this guy. This does lead to the fact that there's probably multiple endings depending on what you do, but that, I guess I'll have to see what happens if you do that.
You ain't still thinking about that whole leaving the city thing, are you?
I might. I don't see why to stick around. Oh boy. Alright. Try to use this to my advantage as much as possible. Okay. I do have my tonics on me. It's just I can't tell what my health is, so I'm gonna press on. I don't care. To me, Zulf is the hero of this story. I can make it if I try. It's gonna be hard. And it might not pay off, but gosh darn if I don't. And at least I won't be killing more innocent people. I think that's what's important. Wow, this game ends very heavy. Holy butts.
Kid's probably dealt with Zulf by now.
Okay, they respect my decision. Okay.
It reminds me of myself when I was his age. I ever tell you about those days?
No, you have not. Are we going to learn about them right now? Did I not return with Zulf?
Hey, kid.
Did I not make it?
Get up, kid.
I'm trying.
Come on, that ain't funny. I say get up.
Alright.
That's more like it.
I'm up. I can still
Now,
jump.
Set that shard into the monument there. Then we'll talk.
Alright.
Can't believe you brought him back again. Bet you had to do more than say please this time.
I brought him back because I think he's a person worth saving. Where are you and Zia?
First things first, kid. The Bastion's waiting.
No, where are you? I'm not doing anything until you tell me where you are. Where's Zia? What the heck? I got stuck on a ledge. No, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Alright. I don't want to do this. I'm gonna goof off. Forget you. Bye-bye. Seriously, Rux, what the heck is going on? Fine. Don't say anything anymore. You're talking this whole gosh darn game. The one time I actually want you to speak for once, to actually tell me something, you're not here. Fine. I'll do it your way. It's probably the wrong thing to do, but I'll do it your way. Here we go.
The Bastion. It's finally finished. Now, there's something I want you to see. Welcome to the heart of the Bastion. I ain't one for long goodbyes, so here's the deal. Zia and I figure you done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any questions.
What? Alright, let's begin.
Hey, kid.
Start with the Pecker's Nest.
Don't let anything you've done get to you. You can save all those creatures here and now.
Alright, we could save Barks again.
You've got one thing left to do, so you hang on to that badge. Besides, you earned it.
Alright, so that's the Marshal Badge we earned from one of the areas.
Zolf only brought more ruin to the Ura. No wonder they didn't take kindly to him.
Not intentionally, though. He had his own reasoning. I think his reasoning was decent enough.
You can undo the calamity here and now. Go on, kid. And before I forget, thank you.
But at what cost?
Always wondered what the motherland was like. Not that it matters anymore.
What is the motherland, and Alright, Zia. Even though Rux is gonna talk anywho's.
You made it.
Whoa, 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 that's a totally different voice. Holy...
Any moment I'd want to live again happened after the calamity, not before.
Zia's actually talking to us. Oh my god. Ask Zia about the Bastion's restorative power. Do you think this is going to work? What do you think I should do?
So, let's see. You can either prevent the calamity, or stick around with me and Rux. I'd hate to be in your shoes.
If you could go anywhere you wanted, where would you go?
If I could be any place I wanted, I'd stay right here. We could go anywhere in the world.
That's a good point. His own people turned on him when his plan to destroy the Bastion faltered.
Zolf tried to talk me into joining him. I tried to talk him out of it. I guess we both failed.
They were very brave, but there was nothing left for them but their revenge.
When I finally found my people, I told them we could help. They just took me for a traitor. Glad you showed up.
I'm glad we did too, then. This is very, Also, you never told me how to work it. So... Restoration. Initiate the Bastion's restoration protocol. Caution. This process will restore to a previous world state and is irreversible. Only use as directed. Evacuation. Initiate the Bastion's evacuation protocol. Caution. This process will cause irreparable damage to the core receptacles, disabling the restoration protocol. I'm a firm believer, as much as there's always times where I'd like to go back and redo things in my own life, I think the best thing is to always press on and move forward. I understand the idea of this. I understand that there's many good potential things that we could do. There's many people we could save. But at the cost of what? The cost of having this happen all over again? I think it's better to move forward with the knowledge we've gained from this adventure as opposed to completely just displace it. So I'm going to go with evacuation. Achievement unlocks! Not quite, Rux. Not quite.
Could have undone the calamity itself. But instead, you want to stay in a world like this.
We can always rebuild it. There's nothing wrong with trying to start over.
I gotta admit, kid, I ain't yet put much thought in that idea. But carrying on with you here,
I mean,
we can't go back no more. But I suppose we could go wherever we please.
and I think that's the joy of it. There's things to still do. There's things to explore.
And if anyone's left out there, I sure would like to see the look in their faces
Yeah.
when we dock this thing right on their doorstep. Getting ahead of myself, though. I'm gonna need a first mate. What do you say?
You know what, Rux? As much as I've distrusted you, I'd be glad to join you. I think my decision honestly surprised you. And so, I believe that brings Let's Play Bastion Blind to a close. Holy cow. That, oh, goodness. This game was fantastic start to finish. There isn't, like... It's very rare, I don't really... Other than the difficulty, quote-unquote, which is entirely my own darn faults. Everything in this was just great. The gameplay was fun, the visuals were astounding. The music, this new track that's playing for the credits, is freaking fantastic. Everything about this game was amazing, and I'd like to thank my one friend who gave the game to me, and everyone else who has been watching throughout this playthrough as I've gone through it blind. I know there's probably been some parts where I've done some dumb, idiotic things, but I appreciate it all the same for you sticking with me. Now, there are the two other options of not saving Zolf and resetting time, essentially. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do for those yet, because technically that wouldn't be blind anymore, but there's a possibility I might try to go and look at some recording for what my reactions to what those things would be. And I guess it makes me wonder, are there 2 endings or are there 4? Because there could be an ending where you save Zolf but reset time, an ending where you don't save Zolf but don't reset time, and then the ending we went with, or the ending where we don't save Zolf and we also reset time. So, Supergiant Games, this was fantastic. I love the art style of this game. This game is just such a gorgeous game, and it plays just so well. Like, there's not much to talk about. Like, I wanted to try to praise the game a little bit as we got near the end, and I've kind of done that already. So, as far as it goes, yeah, if you have not played Bastion yet, I highly would recommend it. It is a fantastic game start to finish. Now, as the credits rolling, I do want to, as usually, go through the rest of the credits to see what happens, because you never know, there might be kind of some extra stuff at the end. But, otherwise, again, just thanks everyone for watching. This has been a ton of fun. And I am looking forward to the next game that we do. I believe the next game I have on my current agenda, which could always change, who knows, is not a blind run, so I hope you're looking forward to that. But there are definitely going to be a few more blind runs in the future, hopefully similar to this. It's really great when you have a game that's challenging enough, but isn't too, like, taxing to the player. It's a very nice balance to have. So let's see. Director of Information Technology, Adrian Dupree. Michael Lurch Robinson. Sales Brazil. Thank you, Clayton Oliveira. Thank you for being sales in Brazil. And thank you, Rasmus Faros, for being sales in Canada. I'm probably pronouncing all these names wrong. Joaquin Colino, thank you, in Mexico, for being sales, because you guys helped get the game out there, I'm going to hopefully assume. I believe this game is, in addition to being on Steam, it is also available on Xbox 360, and I believe PS3? I do not know that for sure. I will hopefully put up a quick little annotation, if that is correct or not. But I, as you probably noticed by the achievement thing, I was playing the Steam version. I'm kind of surprised that I didn't get any of those others showing up throughout the rest of the game. So that was kind of nice. I don't really mind the achievement things. I think those are kind of funny to have, and they're kind of cool. So I don't mind those showing up. But it was kind of weird that that's the only time it showed up, when it could have like shown up during other major story events, and it could have showed up like when we did some of those quest type things for the knot shrine, the other place that had the quest things, the memorial. There we go. And I'm assuming, wow, for being a mostly indie dev title, I guess because they had Warner Bros. Games publishing it, they had a lot of different people working on it. It just, I'm used to indie game credits being like, here's the people who worked on the game, done, and then it's like, oh, gotta give credit to them, but yeah, alright, so must be near the end of the credits now. Gonna stop in the center. So sometimes the credits, they stop in the center, sometimes they don't. I don't know. And there we go. The symbol that started it all, the cog, or the proof of citizenship of Solandia. Okay. Well, I guess that's it then. Thank you for playing. New Game Plus mode unlock. Look for New Game Plus mode in story menu. Begin your journey with all your weapons in the experience. Neat. New shrine idols and distillery spirits added. All Bastion structures buildable in any order. Cool. And use the shrine for the toughest challenge. Maybe. And look, Carl's back! Yay, Carl. So, one more time, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the entirety of this Let's Play series. And I will see you on the next project, which hopefully will be starting sometime in May. So, until then, KV out.